Good afternoon, I'm Sarah Iuliano with 2NURFM Hunter News. Police will today charge a woman over the alleged murder of a Hunter Valley baby 15 years ago. A 43-year-old woman was arrested at Evans Head this morning in relation to the disappearance of 16-month-old Leonie Astra Hutchinson. Leonie went missing from her home in 2001 with coronial inquests into her whereabouts undertaken since she was actually reported as missing in 2004. The apprehended woman is expected to be refused bail at Lismore Local Court. Construction is commencing on a major bridge over Winding Creek at Glendale today as part of Lake Macquarie's transport interchange. There are plans to complete a full transport hub by the end of this year, with Glendale hoped to thrive as an economic hub for the Hunter. Lake Macquarie Deputy Mayor Brian Adamthwaite says council is planning ahead.
Well, what's happening today is that the decking of the bridge across Winding Creek will begin, which is the last major section of stage 1 of the Glendale interchange. Hopefully it'll all be completed around September this year. But the significant thing is that we're now looking at attracting the funding for the next stage.
The Hunter's emergency departments have seen a 1% reduction in presentations. The figures are in contrast to a statewide increase of 2% from October to December 2015. Bureau of Health Information Chief Executive Dr Jean-Frédéric Levesque says it's not the only criteria in which the Hunter has seen improvement.
But also there was a significant reduction in the number of patients that arrived by ambulance to the emergency department, with a 7% reduction compared to the same quarter the previous year.
There are concerns Hunter protesters' rights are coming under threat. The Enclosed Lands, Crimes and Law Enforcement Amendment Bill aims to increase police search and seizure powers. If it goes ahead, protesters could receive a fine of up to $5,500. Newcastle MP Tim Crackenthorpe says even the most peaceful protest could result in a penalty.
It infringes on the general public's rights, and you would wonder if we did have the Fullerton Cove CSG proposal now, whether or not the public would be able to stop it as they did then. It's a great attack on democracy.
And the Upper Hunter's bat problem could become the subject of a Senate inquiry. Federal Hunter MP Joel Fitzgibbon is angling for the Senate Rural and Regional Affairs and Transport Committee to put the protected species under the microscope. He says stakeholders must meet to discuss the flying fox's fate.
Well, I'm hoping to get everyone in the room together, the scientists who have legitimate concerns about biodiversity and recommend protected species status for these bats, and of course communities who are adversely affected. Tease out the issues. I know there are challenges, but as I've said, in this 21st century, surely we have the wit to find a way through these problems.
Sport for our sponsor PRD Nationwide Hunter Valley in East Maitland.
The Newcastle Knights will hope size in their forwards pack will help them fend off the Canberra Raiders this Saturday after 2 straight losses. Cade Snowden will be sidelined indefinitely with a back injury, but new recruit Paulie will return from suspension and line up in the forwards with the Saifiti and Sims brothers. Mickey Paya and Jack Stockwell have also returned from injury this week and have trained well despite not being named in the starting squad. Meanwhile, the Knights side for their round 3 clash may not be set in, with coach Nathan Brown considering all his options for fullback. Rookie Jalen Feeney has been named in the position for Saturday, but may forfeit his jersey to centre Dane Gagai come game day. Gagai was one of only 4 people to take on the number 1 position for Newcastle last year, impressing with 2 tries. And in racing, Wyong trainer Kim Rowe will look to secure 3 places in the provincial championships next month when Hetty Heights jumps the gate in the qualifier at Newcastle this afternoon. That's sport. I'm Christine Sheridan.
2NURFM News Time is 12:10.